Hey everybody, this is Scott Golden. I'm going live here in Boca Raton, Florida. This is going to be a somewhat quick sit-down interview with CEO and founder of PicklePlay, Blake Renaud. Blake's got a lot on her plate right now. She just had a baby recently, so she's moving and shaking. She's all over the place, but we're going to nail her down for about 15, 20 minutes and talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about a couple new features that the PicklePlay app has unveiled in the last couple of days. We're going to talk about some stuff in the pipeline that's coming down in the near future that she's working on. And then I'm going to open up the floor for her to talk about any other things that she wants to talk about while she's got the interview with me. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her on. Blake, what's up? How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
Doing great. So obviously we're both busy people. We want to thank everybody that's joining us, as we know you guys are busy as well. But first, talk about the new baby. You just had another baby, which brings you to four kids?
Yes. We just had number 4. She is 3.5 months old, and she's a little sweetie. She is, her name is Camille, and she has been to multiple pickleball tournaments, multiple soccer tournaments, and was on a Zoom call earlier today with me. So she's all along for the crazy ride that our family is a part of. So
I love it. That's awesome. Camille is going to be, it's going to be in her blood. She's going to be a future pickleball star.
Yes.
But let's talk about what you've been doing. And that's obviously, you've got a lot of hats that you wear from being a mom and a business owner. But let's section this off to right now about the business owner side of what you do. So you've started PicklePlay. How many years has it been now? 2 years?
Yeah, we've been live for about 2 years. So the first year was really, I always just tell people, throwing out an idea, this crazy dream that we had. And then we rebuilt our platform this past year and launched that at the end of January. So we haven't quite come up on a full year of our new version of PicklePlay, but it's been quite the road, quite the process. We're really excited about, honestly, where we've been and where we're going. And every month we're releasing a new feature and have a full team just constantly improving our product. And we're really excited to continue to bring a great resource for pickleball players all over the world.
Yeah, I've been with you guys since basically the beginning, and I've seen a huge improvement on the PicklePlay app. So if you guys go on there, you're going to see that they're always constantly evolving and working to make that the best platform possible. So take us through the chapters and where you started, where you are today, and then I want to talk about some of the new features. But what are some of the improvements that you guys revamped just to bring people up to speed?
Yeah, so we're constantly meeting with our users, right, and gaining feedback from them and seeing what they like, what they don't like, what features they would like to see in the future. So we launched a product, like I said, we completely rebuilt it on a better back end. And we've released a lot of new features. So we have a new home thread, which is kind of an ongoing chat feed. People can ask questions or post comments or videos related to pickleball. We also have announcements that we can put on there from our PicklePlay team if we have a new update coming out or what's coming in the future. We also have a news section, so you can get caught up on the latest pickleball news. And a lot more. I mean, we have improved our group feed. So if you have like a private group of friends that you play with and or a club, you can post your schedule. You can have a group chat feed within that platform under our club icon to kind of manage some of that ongoing communication. Last month, we released a web version for clubs or groups. And so sometimes as the club coordinator, you want to have a bigger screen. You want to post your schedule a little bit easier. So we're kind of in the soft launch of our web version and really going to go into 2023 with even more resources for clubs or groups. We're going to have registration, collection of fees coming up for some of these events within group play. So yeah, we're just keep adding stuff. So as of yesterday, we have a looking for play feature that we're really excited about that I wanted to share with you. That's been the latest feature. It's live on iOS iPhones right now and most Android phones. And by the end of the day, today or tomorrow, it'll be live on all Android devices. So
Awesome. So let's pull that up. It says
Yeah.
introducing looking to play. Request to play with others in your skill level in specific areas and set up your next match today. So talk a little bit more, elaborate a little bit more on what that means for somebody who's wanting to utilize this app to the best of their abilities and what this feature means to them.
Yeah, so as you know, there's a lot of people constantly looking to play with other players, right? So whether they're traveling or new to the sport, on our map screen, you can find a list of players in specific areas, their skill level. But we wanted to make that even easier for people. We have over 38,000 users on PicklePlay right now, and we're growing every day. So we need everyone to, of course, have the latest version to have this feature. But really, it's a great new feature and another solution to help people find other players. So you can fill out a little form. I think if you could pull up the other screen, it's right on our home screen. So as you can see on the bottom, there's our map screen, there's clubs or groups, there's our chat thread, and then events. But this is right on the home screen. And you can just click that pink send looking to play request. And what that does is it pulls up the next screen. If you can slide for me. Yeah. And you can just say, okay, I'm looking, maybe I'm traveling or on vacation or whatever, but I'm looking to play in a specific area. And you can select the location from a drop-down menu. You can say what skill level you're looking for, the date that you're looking for, and any other information, like maybe you're traveling or what else you're looking for, and you click submit. And what that does is all of our users on our platform, it'll send a notification out to people that meet that criteria. So if you're in Hollywood, Florida, and you're in that skill level, you're going to get a notification on your phone. And maybe you can help connect that person, or maybe you yourself want to play with that person.
Would it be safe to say that the more info that they can add in the additional info box, the better that is? Because you can say, I'll be at this such and such park at 5 p.m. ready to play at the 4.0 level. And I've got my husband or wife with me. You know what I mean? That way people can say, all right, I know they're going to be there. They're going to be a 4.0 at least. And we're going to have a husband and a wife. So I should bring my spouse as well, or a friend. I like that. That to me, the more detail you can add, the better results you're going to get out of that.
Yes. Yep. And just encouraging like people just put whatever you're looking for. People can respond to you, and you can choose to who you play with. I mean, obviously you're not locked into playing with anyone. It just puts the feelers out there and letting people know, hey, I'm in this area and I'm looking, and this is what I'm looking for. And then it's up to you to coordinate, on your chat thread or however else you want to choose to communicate with that person and see if it's a good fit.
Awesome.
So this is the notification that I would get then if I was in that area. It'll just say, hey, Blake's looking to play on this date. And then you can click respond and kind of set up play from there.
So view response, it says view responses. So you would get to see everybody's response?
No, actually. So now that I'm looking at it, of course we're live, but this would be what I would see. It would have a message button, like respond, basically. So if I was getting the notification, this is as if it was me, but say I was getting it, I would click message to direct message you or whoever else would put out the play request.
Awesome. Now, Blake, when are you guys coming to Southwest Florida so we can set this up?
I know, right? Yeah, we want to. Definitely. We're checking into. There's a few tournaments coming up down there.
Yeah.
And
it's getting cold in Cedar Falls, Iowa.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at the sunshine behind you, our weather's turned in the Midwest, and we're getting chilly slowly but surely. So
let's compare. What do you know roughly what the temperatures are where you are?
I think it's in the 40s. I'll look. Let's get real accurate here. Oh no, I haven't been outside. It's 30 degrees today.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh,
what does that say? Do you see that?
Yes, 83. That's just
83.
Not fair.
Yeah, not fair. And it's beautiful. But now we did have a hurricane that came through a night or two ago, so it's not all sunshine and rainbows around here. But now that the storm has passed, we have unbelievably beautiful weather. So come on down, guys. If you come to the area, make sure you use the PicklePlay app. Put that you're looking to get some play down in Southwest Florida. And put that skill level, all the info that you can put. Let's pull that up one more time. So actually, let's walk back through. So this is the new feature called Looking to Play.
Yep.
You go on the main screen. If we can recap here, you're going to click this pink plus button that says send looking to play request.
Yep.
And what that does, just to give everybody that info again, is that's going to send out that info to anybody that's in that area, correct?
Yep, that's in that skill level. So I guess
That's
another really quick thing to say is if I click on my name at the top of my home screen, it's going to take me to my profile. So just making sure you've updated your location and your skill level on your profile. Right now, we just have a self-rating right now. So, but making sure that information is accurate is really important, obviously, to the notifications and this feature. And then another thing, just to shout out, is our home thread. We're getting a lot of requests to have that localized, to your specific area. And the more and more users we get, the easier that will be, to have it localized. So as we continue to grow, our team already has a development plan for that. And eventually that home thread will be really focused on like your area. Right now it's just the entire app. So you might see play requests for people all over, but you also might have a connection for someone in another area that you could comment or, connect other people together too. So
yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with seeing some outside stuff. So maybe, like you said, you might have a family member in that area. Say you see one for Orlando, Florida. You've got a cousin that plays pickleball there. That's a 4.0 or 3.5, and you're going to hook them up. So you might end up being matchmaker on seeing one of those from a different area. But yeah, that's great. That's a great feature that you guys have added. Talk about anything else while you've got the floor. I'm going to put you on solo here and let you talk about any other thing coming down the pipeline that people can maybe expect in the future, or just whatever you want to talk about for the next few minutes.
Yeah. So club or group play is something that we're really focused on. So like I said, whether you have a group of 8 friends that you play with regularly and your text messages and everything are really confusing and it's hard to keep track of when and where you're playing, we're constantly improving that. So I would say just encourage people, make sure you have the updated version of the app. Make sure that you're keeping an eye on our weekly emails because I do a lot of updates and tutorials on our email. And just keep a lookout for our web version. We're going to have event registration, payment collection, just to help continue to make the process easier for people that are organizing pickleball around the country.
So talk about that just a little bit, just so we can make sure everybody's on the same page. When you say payment collection, that means they're going to be able to collect payment through the PicklePlay app for say a round robin that they're going to run that costs $20 per person.
Yeah. So as you know, there's tons of small clinics, club level events, or quick round robin tournaments are really popular. And you may not need a full software to run that, but you do need to know who's coming, collect their payment easily. And so that's what we're working on right now. And so that will be coming, launching into 2023.
I love it. I've seen the progression of PicklePlay as it hit 10,000 members, 20,000 members. Now we're at 38,000 members. So it's continuing to grow, continuing to evolve. And I was actually just before the live interview, I was actually showing one of my members because they're going to be traveling. I said, hey, check this out. It was so simple. I pulled up the PicklePlay app on my phone. I said, hey, I've got an iPhone. I'm sure you either have an iPhone or Android. And they happen to have an iPhone. So I said, download this app. When you go to Wyoming, when you get to your destination, it's going to pull up your GPS coordinates and it's going to show you. And I even showed them, I said, I clicked on one of the little courts. It's got the mini courts. Yeah. Super simple. I said, look, it's got all the info right here. It tells you if it's a membership fee, if it's free, if it's got lighting, how many courts, is it dedicated? It's just a really great feature for when you're traveling, because I know personally, before you came out with PicklePlay, I would travel all over the country, but I would get to certain places and have no idea where the play was. Yeah. And now it's given me an opportunity to connect with people locally when I'm just there for a day or two. And it gives me a platform to use where I'm not just in the dark and guessing and calling all over the place trying to find somebody.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, well, thank you for recommending it as always. And yeah, we have a exciting partnership coming up, and we're going to have pickleball destinations highlighted on our map. So if it's a extra special location, you're going to have a special highlight, constantly improving our map. So as far as just helping people know, there's so many fun locations popping up. Some have restaurants, some are at hotels, some are in amazing destination places. So stay tuned. We have a lot in the pipeline and it's only going to get better. So just appreciate all of our users. And honestly, just every day I'm talking to people and gaining feedback, and just really appreciate everyone that's supportive of PicklePlay. It's a free app. Even our web version is completely free right now. So yeah, we partner with great advertising partners, people in the industry that kind of have a vision of what we're doing, and that helps support some of our development costs. So, and
awesome. And just to give people the insight on this, this is a free app. However, if you want to support Blake in her efforts as a small business owner, you can pay for the upgrade. It's not much. I paid for it for the year. It's easy. It's simple. And once you pay that one-time fee for the year, you're done. You don't have to think about it. But it helps. All it does is help subsidize or offset some of your costs. It's not. This is not a high dollar membership. This is something that's going to just kind of help offset some of your what did you call it, your costs from like the back door, the back.
Yeah, we have like a ton of development costs, honestly. Yeah, it's expensive to develop apps, so we are constantly looking at adding additional features and benefits to that pro subscriber. But on our map screen, there's a little pro icon. If you're interested in that, it does just help support what we're doing here at PicklePlay. So it's $1.99 per month or $19.90 a year
for the year. So I clicked on the $20. I paid it a one time for the year, and then I was done. And I knew that money's going to go help support and offset some of your costs. So if you guys want to do that, support PicklePlay, I think that would be just a huge opportunity for you to give back to small business owners like PicklePlay that's trying to, do their part to grow the sport of pickleball. Real quick before we get off the interview, tell people why your heart was in this. I mean, you guys originally were going to open a different sport. It was going to be for a different thing, right?
Yeah. We were focused on building a mobile app for a different sport, actually. And then we started playing pickleball. And then it's like, once, everybody knows, once you start playing, you fall in love with pickleball. And so my husband was playing, and then he got me playing. And then we taught our little kids how to play. And now our son loves playing in tournaments, but all ages and demographics, everybody falls in love with pickleball, whether you're just going to play it here and there, whether you just pick up a paddle at Walmart and you literally have no clue where to go and play, but it sounds exciting and you've seen it. So you pick up a cheap paddle. We just wanted to have a resource. We started playing and we realized we didn't want an app for this and an app for that and an app for that. We wanted to combine our major pain points, where to play, who to play with, and how to organize our schedule all in one spot. And so that's our vision and our dream behind PicklePlay. And we're just trying to make it happen here. So,
yeah. And honestly, I know there's some forums online. So on Facebook, you've got this forum for pickleball, that forum, but it gets really messy on there. So you might see a post and then you can't find it. If you get off and go back on, it's gone. And so having a resource on an app where you can go into that app and it's only pickleball stuff, it's going to, be something where you can scroll through the main screen right there. You can find dedicated courts, and I'm seeing a lot of people on there saying, hey, I'm going to be traveling to such and such destination. Is there anybody there? So it's a very interactive thing. I'm starting to see more interaction as I find myself back on the PicklePlay app. So that's only going to continue to improve that community of people. And the more it grows, the more interactive it will become. So guys, you get out of it what you put in. So if you go on there and you start asking questions, start asking around, start letting people know what you're doing, that's only going to be better for you and for the app. So
yes. Yeah. The more people we get on there and the more people interacting is awesome. And like I said, that home feed will eventually get localized to specific areas, which will also be beneficial to everyone. But yeah, just appreciate the continued support and meeting up and getting to share every once in a while with you, Scott, like what we're building and new features that we have releasing. And we're excited about what's coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned.
Love your efforts. Love what you do. You're a mom juggling 4 kids, a household, a husband, and pickleball. You're a warrior. I love it. So thank you for your time. I know we said we were going to get in and out on this, which I think we've accomplished that. It's been about 20 minutes, which is exactly what we were hoping for. So we're going to let you get back to doing what you do. Keep juggling all those things in your life and tackling the day-to-day. I love what you're doing.
Thank you. I'll get down there this winter. I can guarantee you that. So we'll connect soon.
Looking forward to seeing you guys, and tell your family I said hello, and we'll see you at the tournaments around the country.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott. Take care. Bye.
You too, Blake.